Hello friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we are going to review a very popular international novel, 40 Rules of Love by ELif Shafak. Let me tell you about the author first. ELif Shafak is an international author with not just one or two but 9 novels to her credit. She is one of the leading novelists of Turkey and her work has been translated into more than 40 languages. She also writes for international publications like Financial Times, New York Times, and Times Magazine. And she has been recognized as one of the most influential and inspiring women of 2021 by BBC. Wow. So this was all about ELif Shafak. Now let's come down to the novel. Well, I really liked 40 Rules of Love because it's curious and it keeps you hooked up till the end. So I like it not just because it's curious and interesting, but it's also illuminating. I really love any book when it has a potential to bring a change or ignite a spark within. This book has it. Well, as the name is 40 Rules of Love, so you won't find a list of 40 rules in the book, but they are strategically and beautifully placed in the plot. While reading the book, you will feel like you are eating a chocolate chip ice cream where you do expect a chocolate chip, but you don't know when it will come. But when it does, you relish it with closed eyes. So these 40 rules of love are spread across the plot. So now let's come down to the plot. There are 2 stories that are narrated simultaneously. Book opens with Ella. She is a married woman in her 40s, living a peaceful, happy life with her rich dentist husband and 3 children. Ella has been married for last 20 years. She has been living a picture perfect life with a big Victorian bungalow, properties in other cities, financial independence, all things nice and good. Her life since last 20 years has been revolving around her family and her children, so much that all her life's decision has been based on her family. So even changing a coffee brand was difficult for her without the consent of the family. Ella has everything in her life except love. She always knew she lacks that connection, that deep connection, that soul connect with her partner. But somehow she has made up her mind, or made herself understand this thing, that this is just a novel or a movie thing. That soul connection, that deep craving that you have with your partner. So it's not meant for couples who are married for last 20 years, who have a nice family setup. But yes, there was something big that was missing from Ella's life. But Ella's life was about to change, and it changed when she was offered a job in literary agency. She was given a manuscript to evaluate by the name of Sweet Blasphemy, and that's where the second plot enters. So the Sweet Blasphemy was about the story of Shams of Tabriz and his beloved companion Rumi. It's about how Jalaluddin Rumi, a well-known scholar, a religious scholar, was transformed into Sufi poet Rumi. So now the story revolves and alternates between 13th century life of Rumi and 21st century life of Ella. And you know what? What's most strikingly similar in both the plots is these 40 rules. These 40 rules, they were applicable then and are applicable even now. They are beyond time, place, and circumstances. This book is all about love. Love for each and everyone. It says, love is not a feeling bound to come and quickly go away, but it is something to stay with you forever. I love the quote very much. May love find you when you least expect and when you least expect. If you're looking for God, Don't go and search him in mosque, temple or church, but find him in the heart of true lover. And these 40 rules of love are beautifully scattered across the plot, which gives a deeper meaning to the context. What's most amazing about this novel is that each chapter starts with letter B. You will get to know what's the significance of letter B in Islam. Also that this book is divided into 5 parts, namely earth, air, water, sky, fire and void. There are many narrators in the book. Each character narrates his own story and acquaintance with Rumi and Shams of Tabriz and shows their own transformation. And it's only at the end you will get to know why Ella divorced her husband. What made her take such a decision? She was in search of love. Did she find her love? And was her decision wise? And is it wise for anyone to go in search of true love? Is there anything like that which exists? True love? You will get to know all this thing in the book. Now let me come down to some of my favorite 40 rules. So these 40 rules of love are about gratitude, love, loneliness, change, present moment, spirituality, religion, and many more things that we encounter in life. I will narrate some of my favorite ones. So the one is from page number 135. It's about self-love. If you want to change the way others treat you, you should first change the way you treat yourself. Unless you learn to love yourself fully and sincerely, there is no way you can be loved. Once you achieve that stage, however, be thankful for every thorn that others might throw at you. It is a sign that you will soon be showered in roses. Wow. The other one is from page number 110. It's about love and God. It's easy to love a perfect God, unblemished and infallible that He is. What is far more difficult is to love fellow human beings with all their imperfections and defects. Remember, one can only know what one is capable of loving. There is no wisdom without love. Unless we learn to love God's creation, we can neither truly love nor truly know God. Beautiful, isn't it? Now the last one, that is from page number 101. It's about change. Try not to resist the changes that come your way. Instead, let life live through you, and do not worry that your life is turning upside down. How do you know that the side you are used to is better than the one to come? So true, isn't it? Every quote in this book, every rule in this book is so beautifully applicable to life. If one rule, only one rule is able to change your life, the purpose of this book is solved. I recommend all of you to read 40 Rules of Love. Thank you.